So people expect shit, but they don't do shit. You always have to add more, okay? In business, okay? Your body, your brain, always add it more. You know, when you add things to your workouts and you add more weight, it's the same thing with business. Telling yourself you're okay and you're okay where you need to be, it's not the mindset you want to have. Something taught to me by my mentor, Michael Perella. I told him once, I said, I'm good now. He says, don't ever talk like that again. You have to always want more. You gotta push yourself. You gotta always want more to get more. Okay, guys, let's just get right into this. I really spent a lot of time thinking of topics, to just figure out like what I want to talk about, especially for these calls. So what I want to talk about today is first I want to start with kind of like a backstory, and I think a lot of you will relate to this. It was around 2007. When I just remember watching television when that whole thing happened with the stock market, and it was crashing and everything was just changing, and it was really interesting because that time taught me a lot, and I'm sure it taught a lot of you something too. Previously in 2007, it was like this upward, like climb. It was just weird. It was almost like like it was too easy. And I think that because there was a lot of fake money out there, people were making money. Real estate agents, mortgage companies, everyone was just making money. So 2007 came, and then it got rough. Things started changing. I remember we had so many students that I remember I felt like a stockbroker because people were worried about canceling their memberships out of fear. That was the first time I realized that the media is just unbelievable at selling fear-based content. That's really what they were promoting. It was really interesting. It was also an interesting time because that was when I was transitioning out of the school. It was the worst time because I built it up, and then it was time that I started opening the offices for Champions Way. I was transitioning out, working on a project with them, and it was a tough time. And for a while, I believe, and this is where I think you're gonna relate to this a little bit. For a while, I suffered from what I've learned is called a past. A past addiction. Okay, and this addiction was, a feeling of entitlement based on what I did in the past. And the entitlement was not only for people to work for me; it was people for myself. I had this entitlement feeling for myself, and then also just in general of that. Just because what I did from 2001 to 2007, that I just was entitled to this, to just be successful, and I think that a lot of us, could probably relate to this form of entitlement. People that are older on the calls, like it just doesn't matter what you did 20 years ago. It's like you pat yourself on the back and talk about it and say, well, in 2004 or 1997 or 2001, I was here, I was there. It doesn't matter. It has no relevance of anything. And what it taught me, okay, and this was kind of the lesson here, is that it doesn't matter what I did yesterday, what we did yesterday, what Team Perella did yesterday. It doesn't matter. We're constantly moving forward because we live in a results-based economy. That is the economy that you live in. It's results-based. And you heard me talk about this previously in other videos where I talked about evidence-based decision-making. So it's really two things. Number one, there's one of three mindsets you're going to have. You're going to have this past addiction, a future addiction, okay, or you're going to be in the present mindset. Those are the three different mindsets that you're going to find yourself in. So right now, and I'm really focused on the present mindset. I've given up. I don't care. Like, for what I went through, you see how I train, how I work, and you saw my post from this morning. All right, I know, okay, that everyone is going to try to take food out of my family's mouth. That's just that might be how I was raised, from, you know, being from where I'm from and everything like that. But I look at it as that's what it is. Like, you know, we're up here, we're doing really well, but everyone's going to try to take a bite from us, and you have to look at it the same way. Right? Like, people could act like they're nice and act like they're your friends and whatever, but at the end of the day, they're going to try to, you know, people are going to take ideas from you. They're going to try to take from you. So your best bet for yourself is living in this present mindset. Don't worry about just because you're a jiu-jitsu champion. Don't worry about just because, you know, what you did in 2004. Don't worry about where you were in 1998. Okay, none of that shit matters. It just has no relevance whatsoever in what's going to happen moving forward. So the results-based economy is where we live, and it doesn't matter what we did before. And then evidence-based decision-making. So my question for you guys is this, all right? So you're in one of three mindsets. You're either in the future mindset, where you're focused so much on your future, and you become, it's an addiction. You become obsessed with what I'm going to do next year, what I'm going to do. And I'm not saying you don't plan out, but when you actually stop living in the present, where you are right now, and you're focused so much on the future. We have tons of great projects coming in the future. I don't obsess over them every day and think about, yeah, you know, once that kicks in, everything will be good. Who knows what could happen? I'm not going to worry about the future. You know, like we have plans for the future, but I'm not going to have that future addiction, and I'm not going to talk about and worry and think about what I did in 1997. All right, and that's the thing. First time, and here's our other thing. If you weren't in the martial arts and you transitioned to this business, and you ran a company that was worth $400 million, or you ran a company that was $100 million, no one cares. No one. The people, the customers, me, and no one cares at all about what you did in the past. So that's one of the most important things you guys need to think about from moving forward. And the key to present mindset is learning right now. Like if you're learning right now every single day, okay, in the present, okay, and you're working on things that are going to help your arsenal right now, that is where you want to be. So for those stuck in the past, for those stuck, you know, in the future, if you're one of those two places, get out of those mindsets, get into the present, focus on where you are right now, where you are today. Make sure you're learning today on things that are going to help you today, you know, instead of things that are going to help you 17 years from now, 7 years from now. So being fully present, that's the tip for you guys today. Now, a couple things I wanted to finish off with for you guys, all right? One thing I want you guys to do, okay, because I'm not saying to forget about the future at all. You want to book out, in my opinion, 6 months in advance, like for some free days, okay? So that way you're not just living, you know, day by day. For example, we just booked a trip to Italy last week, really excited about it. You know, I've never been to Italy in my life, so me, Michael, Teresa, my wife, and Teresa's sister, we're going to Italy in January. Got a couple trips booked, you know, this month. Some of them are business, but you know, you're always scheduling free days. All right? I am in grind mode right now. Like I don't care about Black Friday. I went into the mindset of like Black Friday is like overhyped. Everyone's like traveling from Thanksgiving, and everyone gets worried about my Black Friday deals or whatever. I don't even know how many sales we even did. I don't even care. All right, because I'm in it for the grind. I'm in it for, you know, and this is how you should be in it. You're in it from now through January, putting out massive, badass content, selling, okay, helping out your customers and getting results for your clients. That's it. So if I have someone that is just going on Facebook and saying, oh, my ads suck, or this or that, whatever, talk to Ed Turney. You know, go talk to him. 100 paid trials in like a weekend, right? It does work. You know, and the thing is, you have to be in it. And if instead of thinking that it doesn't work, it's you're not working. Your shit, like there's not enough evidence based on people for people to purchase. That's the reality of it. You know, results-based economy. Like you can't force people to buy just because it's Black Friday. And if they don't buy from Black Friday, then you need to push this week for Cyber Monday, Cyber Week, Small Business Saturday, all the way through the holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever. All right. So booking free days is the first tip, and then the second tip for you guys is this. Tabs. So if you're not fully present, you're going to find yourself like a computer, and that means that like instead of focusing on one thing, you have like 8 tabs open, and you're working on 8 different things and then nothing gets accomplished, right? This week, for me, for example, right, I have one project that I'm trying to complete, we're trying to complete, and then the mastermind. Everything else, out of the question. Not worried about anything else. So one project and mastermind, those are my goals for the week. Then I move on Saturday. So take a look at the tabs you have open in your brain. Okay, are you being distracted? Are you being taken all over the place? That's the most important thing. All right. Now, one more thing. I want to talk about tomorrow's call, and I want to also help you guys out with one more thing. So here's what I want to make sure everybody understands. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about captivation, captivating an audience. Okay, captivation code, whatever you want to call it. I want to give you a couple tips on that. All right. Second thing is for Facebook ads. You know, again, you know, like it's not just over for Black Friday. You know, look at your audience. I'm going to be sending out an email later today from a video from Akka, a video from Michael, and a video from me. Watch it. Check it out. You know, talk to the guys that are doing really well. Send them messages. Find out what they're doing and what you're not doing. Not the ads suck, you suck. Think about that. All right. Think about the process. For all the Team Perlo tribe members, everyone that's part of our tribe, okay, that's helping us out and following us and using our methods and Michael's methods, we really appreciate it. And then one announcement is MABs, the prices are going up December 15th. Okay, so there's about, I think there's like, I don't even know, 100 seats, 87 seats, something like that. You'll see an email going out. But make sure you get your MABs tickets. And also for everyone that really appreciates what we're doing, right? If you go into my Nick D page, not this page, and you just share this post and you like it and you leave a comment, I would greatly appreciate it. That's for everybody that's part of the Team Perlo tribe. Help us expand our tribe and let other people see what we're doing. That if you really like it, that's what I would really like you to do for us. Okay, so we'd appreciate it. So not on this page, on the Nick D personal profile page. I am trying to move over to that. It's very hard because I built up such a good audience on this page. So, but anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. All right, I really want to thank everybody that grinded it out leading up to Black Friday and had the great results. If you didn't, you got to stay tough. Okay, you can't worry about what we did it last year. Right? Remember, okay, present addiction. Be addicted to where you are right now, not in the past, not in the future, where you are right now. So, hope you enjoyed today's message for everybody today. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, everybody who's in the mastermind. Okay, I will see you guys on Wednesday. We're really excited about that. So that will be Wednesday and Thursday. And then I'm moving. I'm excited to show you guys my new area where I'll be living and doing my videos. So this is probably, I only have a couple more videos here. And then the only thing I'm gonna have a hard time with this Friday is moving. I might have to push back when I'm doing my video. I might do a walkthrough once I get in later on, show you guys the setup of where I'm at and how it's gonna look. So I appreciate it, thank you so much. And for everyone that really appreciates what we're doing, if you go on my Nick D page and share it, like it, and leave a comment, I'd greatly appreciate it. That means a lot to me. So I'm committed to you guys, me and Michael, our team. We're excited about what's coming up for 2017. And that's all I have for today. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great one. Peace.